Hey everybody, it's Jason from the Bead Gallery, and we have some wonderful, handmade, handcrafted aluminum discs. We're going to create a pendant with some hole punching techniques, and we're going to connect some jump rings so we can put it all together. So let's do this now. I pre-marked the first two using our center locator tool that we have here at the Bead Gallery. And to use this, you can eyeball this, of course, but if you want to be more accurate, you can use this to create a center line, or you can create a hole punch in the center. Look how nice and even that is, dead center from there. We're going to take a Sharpie marker, indelible ink, and we're going to mark where we're going to punch the holes. Isn't that easy? Then instead of using a ruler and trying to guess. And that is dead center.
No.
Did you like that?
That's nice.
Okay.
It's a good trick.
And if you don't, if you want to be even more precise, you can do a cross hatch of the line by doing this. So you can kind of center it even further by creating an X, so you know where to punch.
I guess you could also do it on the back of the disc.
You could. You can do the back of the disc. You could. You could.
You know, I tend to eyeball mine.
Yep.
When I draw mine.
Mm-hmm.
And then I notice that they're not directly opposite each other.
Yeah. And the reason why, folks, I'm doing this on the top is because we're using a hand punch. And these hand punches they punch the holes through from the top to the bottom or bottom to the top, but it's going to leave the push that way.
So the extrusion will be on the back side.
Correct. Now, there's plus and minuses to both of these techniques. If you do it on the opposite side, like this, you're going to get less scratching, perhaps. We're going to find that out right now. But we can always use masking tape. And in this case, we're going to use some magic Scotch tape to do this. And it's really easy. Just take a little tiny piece, and we're going to put it on both sides. Just that much here and here. Watch this, here and here, just like that. And we're going to take we have 3 different types of hole punches. Sizes, I mean. We have the very petite 1.25. We have the versatile 1.5. And then we have the larger room 1.8.
What's your favorite?
I've been using the 1.5 lately because I can get those 18 gauge jump rings in there pretty easily. I do like the smaller one for my smaller pieces, like the 20 gauge jump rings. This is great for 20. This is the best one for 20 gauge jump rings. The 1.8s are great for 16 gauge jump rings. The clearance is perfect.
Depending if you like chunky projects.
Yep. And since we're doing a 18 gauge connecting jump ring, we're going to use the 1.5s today. I'm going to put my glasses on, and we're going to punch a hole. To do that, find your marking. And then take your hand punch, mark it right there, and squeeze. That's it. Since this is a thinner aluminum piece, you don't have to press very hard. And we're going to do the same here. And we're going to continue down. This is a very easy project, fun project to do. And you see how we're wiggling it off like that? Don't yank it off. Take your time and squeeze like that. And wiggle this off like so. Okay. We're almost, this project is a great way to introduce yourself to Very simple metalsmithing.
Can you tell us a little bit about how deep you punch your hole from the edge?
Depending again on the jump rings we're using, I like to do it. I like to give clearance between 2 millimeters is a good. It's like a seed bead size, about 2 millimeters, right in there. So remember, you can take off your tape later, but since we have assistance here, we're going to take all our tape off. It makes it look nice. And if you have a polishing cloth, you can take the, or if you have an alcohol swab, you can take the indelible ink right off. But let's see if I can do it this way. Let's see what alcohol swab. And look, ta-da, all gone. Thanks, Jim, for the alcohol swab. Comes right off. I really love these aluminum discs. I like that they're handcrafted by an artist, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Artist to artist. This was a little bit harder to get off. Oh, but there it's gone. Okay, so I just want to get that off. Now, jump ring time. We're going to take our 6 millimeter 18 gauge jump rings and we're going to connect them together.
But wait, what if you want to add some shape to it?
So for a different design aspect, we can curve your discs in the die, and we use a wooden die so that we don't harm the shape or the direct etchings. Okay. Should we do a coat this way?
Like a bowl?
You want an outie or you want an innie? Or you want an innie or an outie?
Oh, I was thinking outie.
Outie would be like this.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to try an outie? Okay. We're going to have an outie. We're going to take our nylon hammer, and you can use most nylon hammers, and start gently because you don't know what this Okay. Curvature is fun, yeah. Okay. That's an outie. And of course, we can make it even curved more, but I think that's a nice shape.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do the same thing for the others. And since I know what the metal can do, I can kind of gauge how quickly you can. And look, no scratches.
How do you know which hole to hammer into?
We've used this one for over 10, 15 plus years. So we kind of figure out which piece works the best. And there we go. Test out your different dies to see what works the best. Okay, guys? It's all up to you. This is the designer aspect of the class. Okay, jump rings. You want to make sure when you open up your jump rings, you're opening them even on both sides, okay? You can do it this way, okay? Or this way, just make sure you're grabbing that pivot point right there, okay? Hook that in, like so. You're going to hook this in as well, but you're going to go this way. There's a nice click. Force that click in there. How's that? I just made it. Whew. And that's the clearance I was talking about earlier. Again, hook in. You can hear that click. Look, we're almost there. How's that looking?
Good.
It's looking good. And finally, we're going to attach that beautiful smoky quartz on there. Oh, is that smoky quartz? Or is that smoky citrine? Which one is it?
Some smoky quartz.
Nice.
I like to pick up the brown from the top one.
A little bit.
And then I brought you a jump ring that's a little bit larger for the top so you can run a cord through it.
All right. There's our pendant. And now we're going to create a fully workable pendant because now it's wearable. Now here comes, see this one is this a 16 gauge hole?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So go back through with your 1.8 because the hole closed up when we did the curvature, right? So you want to put that in there and then gently, so you don't damage the bottom portion of this, punch a hole like that. And there you go. Now this will fit. Slide that 1.8. Close it shut. And voila. That's a beautiful leather piece. Let's zoom that in slowly so y'all can see how beautiful that is.
Thicker leather.
There's a thinner.
Put a chain.
Lovely. I like that slightly bowed look.
Mm-hmm.
Good choice on the Audi, by the way. Good choice on the Audi.
So nice. Oh my gosh.
You can make a bracelet out of this. You can turn this into a very creative project.
Was it easy? It looked easy.
I think it was pretty easy. Just your basic wiring tools and a hole punch, your dapping die, and your nylon hammer. Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. And if you really are particular about where the holes are, don't forget to get your locator. Okay.
Thank you for that tip.
You got it. Thanks, everybody.